Okay, good afternoon students. So as today we will be continuing with our chapter, that means stars and the solar system. So in our solar system we talked about universe. We talked about universe, and in universe we talked about its constituents. Okay, we talked about its constituents. That means what does it constitute? So we came to know that it constitutes stars, planets, moons, then meteors, asteroids, etc. That means these all are celestial bodies, or you can say heavenly bodies. Okay, celestial bodies. So today we will be talking about planets. Today we will be talking about planets. So what do you mean by planets in simple sense? Planets. So we have 8 known planets. We have how many? 8 known planets. Number 1, Mercury, Venus, Earth, according to the distance from the sun. Okay, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So these are the 8 known planets. So why we have written 8 known planets? Why I am mentioning known planets? Why I am mentioning this word known? Okay, I am mentioning known because we don't know what is the number of planets in our solar system. We don't know the number of planets in solar system, because this is not invented, it is being discovered. Okay, that means with our technology, with our basic studies, we came to know about these 8 planets. So there was a planet named Pluto also. There was a planet named Pluto, but nowadays this Pluto has been excluded from planet list. Why so? Why it has been excluded? Okay, why it has been excluded? Why this Pluto has been excluded from this planet? And why it has been kept as a dwarf planet? Why we have put Pluto as a dwarf planet? As for example, mostly 10 to 15 years, say 15 years, previously 15 years, okay, 10 to 15 years, as I was the student, I was taught that there are 9 planets. Okay, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. But nowadays Pluto has been excluded from the planet list and has been included in dwarf planet. Why? Because at that time the telescopes, okay, the telescopes was not more powerful. Okay, so from the far view, this Pluto also looks like a planet. That means the characteristics of a planet. the characteristics of a planet. It has fulfilled the criteria of the characteristics of planet. As for example, if I have to look at a far distance, okay, and if I see two persons coming, okay, if I see two persons coming, so if I am here and if I am looking that two persons are standing there, okay, suppose I am here, okay, and two persons are standing here, and if I see them, and I can't figure that which is male and which is female, male and female. I can't figure it out because it is far away from me. It is far away from me. But if I have a binocular, okay, if I have a binocular, then I can see that this is male and this is female. Okay, this is male and this is female. So that I can differentiate. I can differentiate by the characteristics of male and female. So that means I have an device here. So same thing happens here also. Previously the technology was not that much advanced. So looking from the far distance, the Pluto act as a planet. But when further investigation and more technologies were developed, more powerful telescopes were developed, this Pluto couldn't fulfill the criteria of a planet. So let's talk about what are those criterias. What are those criterias? So number one criterias is planets do not emit light, means they do not emit light. That means planets are non-luminous objects. Okay, as a moon emits light. They reflect the light of the sun. That's why it is called luminous objects. Even sun also emits light because they have their own source of light. So as far as planets is concerned, the first characteristics is they do not emit light. They do not emit light. But science, when light, yes, sometimes it shines when light falls on it and when observed from others planets. That's why sometimes you can see Venus and Saturn in a clear night. Number two criteria. Number two criteria is the planets which can be seen with naked eyes from the Earth are Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, they do not emit lights, but can be seen, in clear night, clear atmosphere. And the planets which can be seen are Mercury, number one, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Why this? Only these 5 planets we can see when there is a clear sky. As we all know, we can't see any planets, we will not be able to see any planets in the daylight, because in daylight we have the we have the source of sunlight only. Okay, and it will, it will dominate the other form of light. So Mercury, Venus, Mars, these planets are near to us, near to Earth. That's why they can be seen. Jupiter, it's the biggest planet. That's why we can see the Jupiter. And Saturn have rings. That's why we can see these 5 planets from the Earth. Okay, let's talk about second criteria. So different planets are different size. They are of various size. That means it's not that all the planets are of same size. No, planets are of different size. As for example, largest planet we have Jupiter. Jupiter is largest, and smallest we have Mercury. Okay, Mercury is smallest and nearest planet. Smallest and nearest planet. Okay, number 3. All planets revolve around the sun. It's not that only Earth revolves or Mars revolves or Jupiter revolves. Okay, all the planets revolve around the sun. Okay, sun in its own orbit. Okay, and they have a different time period and have different time for revolving. As for example, in case of Earth, the time of revolution is 365 1/4 days. Which makes a whole year. Okay, which makes a whole year. So planets also rotates about their own axis. Number 3. Number 4. It rotates in its own axis. That means formation of day and night. Axis. Formation of day and night. Okay, that means these are all the criteria of planets. One more criteria is there. They all have satellites. All have natural satellites. But there is an exception here. As for example, Mercury, Venus, they don't have star. But other planets have stars. Okay, so we have 5 basic characteristics or basic properties of an planet. Number 1, they are heavenly bodies, okay, or celestial bodies which do not emit lights on their own. They take the light of the sun, or so they reflect the light of the sun. And from Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn can be seen if we have a clear night. Okay, as we can see moon. Then they are of various size. Okay, they are of various size. All planets are of different size. Third, they revolve round the sun. And the time taken for the revolving also can be differ from one planet to another. They rotate in their own axis. That means they rotate in their own axis, resulting in the formation of day and night. At last, they all have natural satellites. And our natural satellites, Earth natural satellite is moon. Means satellites are those things or those celestial objects which revolve around the planets. planets. So this was all about the characteristics of planets. So now let's talk about one important thing which is very much important, okay, in terms of planets. So planets can be divided into two parts. Number one, terrestrial planets. And number two, Jovian planets, or we can say gaseous planets. Okay, so planets can be divided into two parts. Number one, terrestrial planets, or you can say rocky planets, and Jovian planets or gaseous planets. So planets are of two types. Those planets which are made up of rocks, they are termed as rocky planets or terrestrial planets. Example, we have Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Jovian planets, they are not rocky, they are not made up of rocks, they are made up of gases, different gases, okay, and they are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay, so planets can be divided into two parts: terrestrial planets or rocky planets made up of rocks, Jovian planets or gaseous planets made up of gases. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, they are made up of rocks and are regarded as terrestrial planets. Jovian planets, gaseous planets, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn and Neptune, they are made up of gas. Okay, and they are made up of gas and mostly contains gas. Okay, so in this sense we can say that Mercury, it is very near to Earth, so it is very hot, there is no life. Earth have life because it is made up of rocks and soil. Venus, it is also regarded as red planet. Okay, that means due to the presence of iron in it, so life is not also possible in here. But the studies have claimed that life is possible in Mars. Okay, because it is very nearer to Earth, that's why life can be possible in Mars. But in case of Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn and Neptune, life is not possible there. Why it is not possible there? Because they are made up of gases. Okay, where we will grow crops or where we will live there? Okay, it's not possible. So these are the simple differentiation of terrestrial planets and Jovian planets. So as I talked that most of the planets we can see from the Earth. Okay, when light emits or light is reflected from those planets in a clear sky, so we can see planets do not emit light, as we all know. However, they shine when light from the sun falls on them. Some of the planets therefore can be seen from the Earth at night. So Venus, Mars and Jupiter can be seen in night. Venus, Mars and Jupiter can be seen in clear night. Clear night. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Venus is brightest of all the planets. Venus appears in the eastern sky before sunrise. So Venus is also the brightest planet. Okay, we will talk one by one in our coming classes. Okay, then Mars appears reddish in sky. It appears reddish in color. Reddish in color. That's why it is also called red planet. So Mars is also called red planet. Okay, it is also called red planet. So Jupiter is the bright as Venus. It rises in the east and sets in the west in the early morning. It can be seen throughout the night. So why we can see the Jupiter? Because it is much more bigger in size. It is much more bigger in size. That's why we can clearly see the Jupiter. And Saturn is also there. Saturn, because it has rings on it. Okay, due to the presence of rings. Actually these rings are not rings. It is actually the, what you can say, the particles. Okay, the particles of celestial particles. So natural satellite of planets. So let's talk about natural satellites of planets. Artificial satellite we will talk about later. So in our characteristics of properties, we talked that planets have satellites. That means natural satellites. So what do you mean by satellites? Satellites are celestial objects which revolve around the planet. That means the celestial objects which revolve around the planet are termed as satellites. Okay, a solid heavenly bodies that revolves around the planet is so called a satellite, or you can say natural satellites. Natural satellites are also called moons. Okay, they are also called moons. So we have one moon, we have one natural satellite which we call a moon. So some planets do not have any satellites or moons, whereas other planets or some other planets have more than one satellites. For example, Mercury and Venus do not have a satellite. Okay, Mercury and Venus, they don't have satellite, no satellites, means they don't have any satellites, whereas Earth has only one satellite. Earth has one satellite, one moon, or you can say satellites, satellite or natural satellite. Then Saturn has 62 satellites. Saturn has 62 satellites. Just think, okay, if Earth used to have a 62 satellite, not 60, 5 satellites, how would it appear. One moon here, one moon here, one moon here. Okay, so Earth have one satellite, Mercury and Venus, they don't have any satellites. Saturn have 62 satellites. Jupiter have 67 satellites. Jupiter have 67 satellites. That means Jupiter has large number of satellites as compared to other planets. And natural satellites, they don't have light of their own. No light of their own. That means how we can see? They reflect the light of the sun. Okay, so natural satellites, they don't have light of their own, but we can see those satellites because they reflect the light of the sun and it is visible from the planets. So however they reflect sunlight falling on them and therefore they appear shine. So this was all about planets. So in this session we talked about what do you mean by planets. Planets are celestial bodies and if it has different properties or different characteristics. Okay, there are two types of planets, can be divided into two parts. Number one, terrestrial rocky planets, which includes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Then Jovian or gaseous planets, which includes Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, and Pluto has been excluded from planet because it could not fulfill the criteria of the planets. Okay, then we talked about the planets which we can see from the Earth. Okay, in a clear sky. Okay, the planets are mostly Saturn, Jupiter, okay, Mercury, Venus. These are the planets which can be seen in the clear sky. Then natural satellites. So satellites are celestial objects which revolve around the planet and they don't have their own light, they reflect the light of the sun and can be seen from the planets and they are called moons. Okay, and Mercury, Venus, they don't have any moon or any satellite, natural satellite. Earth have one satellite, moon. Saturn has 62 and Jupiter maximum number of satellites which is 67.